But first, to another of our Carlow festivals, which you've been covering over weeks. Niall Martin has been out with the Carlow Walking Festival, finding out a little bit about nature photography.
This is an area I'd never walked in before. Carlow Tourism has based 2 walking festivals with guided walks around the county. But the routes are there for anyone to trek 365 days a year.
Carlow Tourism and the county, they organised a walking festival. They have done it for a number of years. This year they decided to have 2 walking festivals, one in the summer and one in the winter, which is around September, October. So as part of both of them, they have a range of walks that happen during the day and some night walks where they take advantage of the beautiful scenery and themes. So it could be photography, it could be nature talks with a celebrity like Éanna Ní Lamha, or it could be just to experience the forests and the walks.
Richard Smyth from the Carlow Photographic Society is going to share some tips about getting good photos in the outdoors with a camera or mobile phone.
The idea is to walk a little bit and to stop every now and again. To start a little bit steep, we'll take a stop, and then we'll move again, and then ask questions as you go along.
Today's walk is a 5-kilometre loop around Quilch's Kilbranish Forest, with a shorter 3-kilometre route available too.
I joined the Carlow Photographic Society back in 2008, one of the best things I ever did, and it's the Camera Club in Carlow, and I've been a member since. We meet from September to May, and we do outings and competitions, and we learn from each other. So my day job is pushing a pen and totting up figures, so that's what I do for the daytime. I'm retiring a little bit on that, so I might have more time now for photography, but really enjoy it, and I love the challenge of seeing what's in the camera when I go back.
As the trail rises, the hypnotic wind turbines come into sight.
On the right-hand side, we have the wind farm, and we have 4 windmills actually working, and today is nice and windy, and it's a beautiful shot with the blue sky in the background, and we have nice clouds to match, and also fantastic green colour this time of the year, so great opportunities to take landscape shots.
Some people think they're dead ugly, others think they actually add a beauty to the landscape.
It depends how you frame them. For example, if I stop here and I see that windmill through the trees, it actually makes a nice photograph.
It's all very well taking a photo of something that's just standing there, but how about a fast-moving target, like butterflies?
Two here, look. That's an extremely difficult one to get because it's moving so fast and because the subject is so small. If that was a full-size butterfly, you'd have some chance of getting it. Now, if you have a camera that has speed setting on it, it follows the thing that's moving, like a car or a person or a bike, and you take shots like, and out of those 10, 15 shots, you might get 1 or 2, and then you crop it afterwards.
So, like, we're on a beautiful sunny day
Yes.
here today, and, you know, the light right now on you looks quite harsh.
Yes.
So how do you deal with sort of light and shade?
Well, if you're trying to take people or maybe even animals, I'm in the full sun at the moment and it's quite harsh. And it's very different for group photographs, for weddings and functions like that. But if we just walk in out of the sun, all of a sudden the full face can now be photographed very well. And I look probably a lot younger than I did a few minutes ago. The real good one is you stand with your back to the sun and you come over here and you take the shot with me looking at you. I'm not squinting at all now. The sun is behind me, and if you have a flash on your camera, you turn your flash on, you take the shot with your flash. So the flash lights my face up and the sun stays where it is at the back. The whole idea of a good image is one that looks natural, it's not contrived. Composition is probably the fun part of photography.
Well, we've had a lovely day.
Thank you.
Just the weather couldn't have been better.
Yes.
We've got kind of the light and the shade.
Yes.
We've got kind of the people, the landscape, and the wildlife along the way. It's
Yeah.
been a lovely day.
Thank you for coming, and thank you for coming to Carlow, and do come again.
The walk we took was one of 18 guided walks during the Carlow Walking Festival. And the good news is there'll be another festival coming along later in the year.
We're going to take a break now, but when we come back, we'll have some circus performances like you've never seen before. We'll see you shortly.